Got Game. I'm Calvin Nicholson. Today I have a special guest with me here. This is my mom, Rosalie Nicholson, and she probably is the one that got me into loving board games, and she loves board games as well. So I thought it'd be great if she did her top 10 pick of the games that she likes the most, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So you ready to get started, Mom?
I guess.
All right. So we're going to get started with a couple honorable mentions that she likes but didn't quite make her top 10. We're going to start out with
Farkle.
Farkle.
Yes.
And Farkle is by, I have no idea, Patch Games. And you can play as many people as you want, I think, with this game. It's just, well, you tell them why you like it.
Well, it's a dice game, and it's kind of like Yahtzee, but it's a little different. And if you don't roll a 1 or a 5, you farkle.
You farkle. That's exactly right. So that's our number. That's an honorable mention for us. And the next honorable mention we have is
Say Anything.
Say Anything, and it's by North Star Games, and it's a party game. It's for 3 to 8 people, and it plays in about 30 minutes. So why do you like this game, Mom?
Well, this game gives you a subject or a topic, and then you have a little card that you write your answer on, and people can say the darndest things on those answers, and they're funny sometimes.
They are.
And I just like it.
You just like it. Well, that's a good reason to play it, right? It's always a good reason. So another honorable mention was Say Anything. Now we're going to get in our top 10. So your number 10 is Tsuro.
Tsuro?
Tsuro.
I didn't even know how to pronounce it, but it's
the
fun.
T silent.
Yeah, okay.
The
okay.
T silent.
Tsuro.
Okay. Well, this is a Calliope Games, and it is, I can't see how many players. There it is. It's 2 to 8 players. Takes 15 to 20 minutes to play. Why do you like it?
Well, it's a board game, and they give you tiles, so many tiles, and you have to play them and follow the directions of the tiles. Mm-hmm. And if you go back to the
if you get knocked off the edge.
Right, if you get knocked off the edge, you out.
You're out. Or if you run into another player, and there's pathways on each tile that you have to follow.
Right.
And you can mess up other people as well if they're next to you, because they have to follow the path as well.
And it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. Calliope Games, a 15 to 20 minute game for 2 to 8 players. Tsuro is our number 10 pick, right, Mom?
Yeah.
All right. So now let's go to number 9. Number 9 is
Inca Gold.
Inca Gold, and it's by Eagle Griffin Games or Griffin Games. It's for 3 to 8 players. It takes about 20 to 40 minutes to play. Mom, why do you like this game?
Well, just that doesn't take long to play, and that all you have to do is say whether you're going to stay in or go out of the cave, to mm-hmm. get the gold or the jewels. And then at the end of the game, who has the most jewels wins.
Well, what happens if there's a calamity card, like a spider or something? What happens if 2 of them gets turned up, though?
We lose everything.
If you kept going, didn't go back earlier and kept all the jewels, you have to return everything that you went in there for. So
right.
This is a pressure luck game. It's called Inca Gold. It's by Griffin Games. 3 to 8 players. 20 to 40 minutes to play. It is a lot of fun. You get these cute little tents that in the box, and you get these cute little gems, neat little gems that you can get, and it's a neat game in the morning.
Right.
You always ask to play this when you come over.
Yes.
And I also have to mention my mom is 77 years old, right?
Yes.
77. So she does enjoy some of the newer style games. She's not just Monopoly and Clue. Right?
Right.
You like some of and Payday and all those others, right? So Inca Gold by Griffin Games is our number 9. Number 8 is
Sushi Go.
Sushi Go. Right, Sushi Go is a game right game, and it's for 2 to 5 players. It takes about 15 minutes, it says, to play. Why do you like Sushi Go?
Well, I like Sushi Go because it's a card game,
Mhm.
and you collect a lot of different things, and at the end of the round, you
Score.
score points,
Right.
and whoever gets the most at the end of the game is the winner.
Yeah, well, that's
And
basically...
it also has chopsticks in it, and you could play 2 cards, with a chopstick in it.
You have to say what, though? to
Yeah.
do that? You have to, what do you have to say to play the chopstick?
Sushi Go.
Sushi Go, right.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the artwork on the cards?
I like it.
You like them?
Yeah.
You think they're cute?
They're cute.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think it's pretty neat, too. Sushi Go is a great little game by Game Right. It's fast. It's a card drafting game.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom doesn't really know much about what card drafting is, other than she knows you pass her card, she has to pick one. So that's a card drafting game. It's a pick and pass card game is what it says it is. But Sushi Go is a great game, and that's my mom's number 8 game.
Yep.
All right, number 7
Okay.
is
5 Alive.
Five Alive.
That's also a card game.
It is a card game, but it's by Mattel. Let me tell them who it's done by. Mattel. It's for 2 to 6 players, and it takes probably about 30 to 35 to 45 minutes, depending on who you're playing with.
And how slow the players are.
Sometimes how slow, and also this has a lot of math in it, so whether they can add or not. So, why do you like Five Alive?
Well, because it is a card game, and it is a math game, and you have to put out alive in front of you, and if you are the last one and you can't, or you
If the
can't
deal
play,
gets up to 21,
and you
right?
have to turn over the first letter in alive, and if you're the first one to get all of yours alive turned over, you're out.
You're out, right. So you have 5 chances to win the game, basically, or
Right.
you may get knocked out 2 times on the live in the same round, and then if you're not the one to go out, you have to turn it over too. So you may lose 3, you may lose ALI before you even, in one round. So you could be knocked
One
out 2
hand.
rounds, right?
Yeah.
One hand. So this is a counting game. You're trying not to get over 21. It's a running total in the middle. And if you don't have a card to play, then you have to flip over one of your alive cards.
Right.
I do have to say that this card game is no longer in print.
Oh,
They
really?
no longer make this game, and I wish that somebody would pick this game up. Mattel, I wish that the retro gamers would pick this thing up. This would be a great card game to bring back. I think Five Alive is a lot of fun. You really enjoy it, don't you? So, and Five Alive by Mattel. This one was by Mattel. Hopefully somebody else can pick it up. Hey, Game Right Games, pick this up. Number 7. This is my mom's number 7 game.
Yeah.
What else you want to say about it?
Well, I like it, and the numbers and everything on it are big for old folks.
Right, and the colors are
Yeah,
the colors
are vivid.
The colors are vivid. So yeah, it's a great card game. So there you go. That's number 7. Number 6 is kind of a newer game that you really like,
Yeah,
and it is.
I hadn't gotten to play that in too much, but I really like
And
it.
it is.
Redneck Life.
Well, Redneck Life is by Gut Bustin' Games. It's for 2 to 6 players and ages 13 and up. Takes about 60 to 90 minutes, and I guarantee it takes all of that 90 minutes. It takes a good 90 minutes. So, I
So
think
make sure you have enough
good-
time to play it.
It's a really good game. Redneck Life is one of my mom's favorites, and it's her number 6. Why do you like this so much, Mom?
It's just fun to play, and it's kind of different because you do what it says. You move from square to square on the board, and you do what they say.
So it's a roll and move game.
Yes, it's a roll and move game, and you don't want to lose your teeth.
That's kind of a touchy subject right now, isn't it?
is.
There's a scorecard on the back. I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's a scorecard on the back, and you get to color in your teeth when you lose them. So the person with this game, the winner, is going to be the person who has the most teeth at the end. What other things
And
you like?
less children. You don't
Well,
want to
actually-
get a whole lot of children.
Because it takes away from your paycheck, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you have to buy a bigger car every time that'll hold them kids, and it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. One of the other things is some of the silly names. What do you think about those?
Oh, that they are really silly.
Yeah, and you don't get to use your real name in this game. You have to roll some dice to choose your
Yeah,
redneck
to
name.
see what name you are.
And then you have redneck children with their names kind of crazy, and the redneck wife, and her name's kind of crazy. And then you go through divorce, you go through remarriage, you go through buying a house. There's all kinds of stuff in this game. So, do you think if people play the original Game of Life that they would like this one?
Sure.
You do?
Yeah, and I think this one is a little funnier.
Oh, I definitely think it's funnier.
Than the Game of Life, but I think it's a little funnier.
Oh, I definitely think it's funnier. And you're going to be broke in this game pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. So
Now you have to borrow from the bank a lot.
actually, it's not the bank; it's Uncle Clem.
Oh, Uncle Clem.
You borrow from Uncle Clem.
Okay.
So Uncle Clem owns the car lot. I'm sure he owns the real estate company
He probably owns everything.
because Uncle Clem can sure mess you up. But Redneck Life is my mom's number 6 favorite game. It's by Gut Busting Games. It's 2 to 6 players and plays about 60 to 90 minutes. I'd go on that 90-minute side, maybe a little longer, because there's a lot going on in some of those stages you have to
Yes.
stop at. A lot. But anyway, Redneck Life. All right. Number 5
Yeah.
is
Oh, Maki Koro.
Machi Koro, and this is by IDW Games. It's for 2 to 4 players. Takes about 30 minutes, and that's about right, depending on if you don't get analysis paralysis trying to figure out what you want to buy. Sometimes people get stuck in that. So, what do you like about Machi Koro?
Well, it's a little different kind of game to me. You've got forest and mines and bakeries and cafes and all that kind of stuff to get, and with numbers on it that when you roll the dice you get coins.
Or you may get
Or-
coins from someone else.
So you can buy another property, or you start out with 4 cards.
You
that
start
you-
out with 2. Oh, 4 cards you have to build. Yes.
Yes, like one is the train station, and the other one is
Radio station.
the radio station, and
In a train, shopping mall, and
Yeah.
a radio tower.
oh yeah,
Radio tower, TV station, train station, and mall.
yes, and
Right.
and you have to turn those over in order to win the game,
And they cost what?
and they cost
They cost money, though.
money.
Right?
Yeah, one is 4, one is 10, and one is 16, and one is 22. I
Wow,
think.
you really remember this game, don't
I
you?
like that game. It's fun.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You know they got expansions for this game.
No.
Yeah, they got about 2 or 3 of them out there, and they
Oh.
got a whole couple more that's kind of like this. So
It might make it more fun, then again it might not, because it's fun like it is.
it is fun like it is. So, Machiko, what do you think about the artwork on these cards? I'm going to show the artwork a little bit on these cards if they can see it. What do you think about the artwork on the cards?
Well, they're cute.
They're cute. Well,
Yeah.
you think it does like a Japanese style, or you think
Well,
it's
it's kind of like a cartoonish style to me, or something on some of them. Now the forest is okay, and the apple orchard and the
well,
mine.
there's the bakery and the cafe. They all look pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you think about the quality of the components in this game? The dice, the cards. You think the cards are good stock? You think the dice are okay?
Yeah,
Okay. So you'd recommend this to most anybody?
sure.
You think this is out there? They call a lot of games like this called gateway games. They call them gateway because they can bring non-gamers or people like yourself who really only played Payday, Monopoly, Clue, things
Yeah.
like into the modern gaming. You think this would be a good game to teach somebody if they've never played one of these types of games
Sure.
before? Okay.
Oh yeah, I think they'd like it too.
You think it's easy to teach?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, if you taught me, I guess you could teach most anybody.
This is true. This is true. So Machi Koro by IDW gets a big thumbs up from my mom on a gateway game, easy to teach, She really likes it. It's her number 5. So it's right in the middle of the pack. And it's 30 minutes to play Machi Koro. All right. Well, let's get to number 4.
Okay.
Number 4 is
Oh, red-handed.
Red-Handed, which you sometimes call Red Dog, but we'll get to that later. Red-Handed is by Marks and Spencer. This game is no longer in print. This game is not in print anymore.
I can't believe that.
It is a lot of fun, but it's a team game. It's kind of a party game for 4 or more players, and pretty much it can take up to, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe,
Or longer.
depending on how many cards you want to win.
Yeah,
But-
how long the buzzer takes to buzz.
True. So what do you like about this game?
Well, I like it because it's a one-on-one player. You know, you give clues to your partner,
Or it could be a one-on-many.
or they give clues to you, and you have a buzzer that times
random.
it. Yeah, and you don't know when it's going to go off, so you got to hurry up and get all these clues that you can, and not be the last one holding that card.
Because then you're caught, what?
Red-handed, and you
Red-handed.
get that card, and you don't want to get so many of them that you lose.
Well, no, you don't get the card. The other team gets the card if
Yeah.
you're caught red-handed with it. The other team gets the card, and what happens is you got people. This could be as many people as you want. You could have 12 people on a team. One person would give the clue to the 12 people, and the other 12, once they guess the name of it, they pass it to the other person giving the clues, and that person will give the clues to their side. And if they don't get it, the buzzer goes off before they get it. Then that card the other team earns the card.
Because there's a lot of different things on that one card that everybody
Right.
nobody gets to do the same one.
Right. There's a lot of words on the card, and what happens is they're also written in different fonts. The words are written in different text,
Italics.
and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And so sometimes they're hard to read.
Yes.
And you're trying to figure, and I think they did that on purpose, so you can't just look at the word and start spouting off things. So it makes it to where you have to look at the card and try to figure out a word that maybe you can read, make out real fast, or you just have to take your time and figure out what the word is saying. So, and all that time, the timer's going tick, 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 tick,
Yeah.
tick. And it comes with a little red timer, and it's random. That when you push it down, it may be 30 seconds, it may be a minute and a half. I don't know how long the timer goes up to. I've never timed it. And it may be only 15 seconds sometimes. It's fast. So it's very, very exciting game. You start getting, come on, say the word, So what other thing do you like about this game other than those things? You think that's about it? We covered
Yeah,
it?
I think so. It's
All right.
it's a very funny thing.
And the sad thing is it's out of print.
Yeah.
So
I can't believe that.
well, I'm lucky I found a copy of it at a thrift store. So
Okay.
and I found this at a thrift store. And if you can find it at a thrift store, I'd say pick it up because you will definitely have a lot of laughs. We always laugh when we play
Yes.
this game.
Yes.
And a lot of times it's at her, but we still laugh. Nonetheless.
Because I give old clues and they don't understand what my clues are.
We don't know what a haberdashery is. So I do, but my kids probably don't. So it's a little funny. But anyway, by Marks and Spencer, Red-Handed, it's a party game. All right, so now we're moving up to your number 3, and it is
Oh,
a
love letters.
little red bag called Love Letter. And Love Letters by AEG is 2 to 4 players. Takes about 20 minutes to play,
It
maybe.
doesn't take long, huh?
So what do you like about this 16 card game?
Well, just that it doesn't take long to play and it's not hard.
Well, no, it's not hard. It's
It's
16
easy.
cards. Of course, sometimes you still get mixed up on a few cards
Oh yeah, yeah.
because you try to kill somebody or guess somebody with the priest, and you're only supposed to look at their hand.
Yeah.
You try to compare hands with somebody with the priest.
Yeah, there are cards in there that tells you,
It
what
tells
you're
exactly
to do.
what to do.
Yeah, and you get, if you get a guard, you get to guess who one of the other players might be.
Unless they have a handmaiden.
Unless they have a handmaiden, which makes them exempt. And if you guess who they are,
they're out.
then they're out of the game, and you get to go on and try to eliminate all the others so you
That's
can
right.
get the little red cube.
And the
And
red-
if you get 3 red cubes, you win the game.
That's right. Red cubes are, it's 4 red cubes.
Oh, is it 4?
Yeah, but that's okay. If you want to cheat and do 3.
Well,
I'm
I'll
just
do
kidding.
that.
I'm just kidding. No, it is a cute game, and what these cubes represent is the princess's favor. So
Ah.
she's giving you like a wink, flirting with you a little bit. So what you want to do is get the love letter to her. So I for a long time did not buy this game because of the pretty little red package that comes in with the love letter on it. I thought it was a girly game, and
But
come to
it's
find out.
anybody.
Come to find out, it's a great deduction game. And so your role that you get a card, you draw a card, you keep them secret. You don't want anybody know what you have. And so you're guessing everybody's identity, trying to get them out of the game. Or at the very end up with the highest number and be the winner that way. So, or be the winner of that round that way. You got to win at least 4
And the
rounds.
princess is the highest
The
number.
princess is the highest number,
Yeah.
of course. The prince, he's even less than the king, and
Yeah.
even less than the contessa.
He's number 5.
This game might be a little bit against males because all the women here are the highest numbers. So, but no, it's a great game by AEG. Love Letter is fabulous. If you guys haven't played it, check it out. Don't you think they'd enjoy it?
Oh, yeah. Anybody would.
So you'd recommend this as a stocking stuffer this Christmas?
Oh,
huh?
yeah. That
All right.
would be a great stocking stuffer.
It would. It would indeed. Love Letter, AEG, 2 to 4 players. Go check it out. Play it. You'll enjoy it. Now we get to your number 2. And what is number 2?
Hot Man Bites Dog.
Man Bites Dog by University Games. It's for 2 to 6 players. And it takes too long to. I mean, it takes probably about 30 to 40 minutes to play.
It doesn't take long.
No, it takes too long. 10 minutes was too long with this game. But
That's because he
this
don't
is
like it that
this
well.
is my mom's list, not mine.
This is my list because this is you get 5 cards, and they are, you got to make a newspaper headline or a magazine headline out of the 5 cards, and you get a chance to give away 3 and then get 3 more cards. And from those last
you give away
cards,
up to 3.
yeah, and you have to make a headline that makes sense, and everybody gets to vote on whether it makes sense or not. And
But
if
the
it-
problem is not. Here's a problem in this game. I find to be a problem in this game. Everybody thinks their headline makes sense, even though their headline doesn't make a bit of sense. You cannot make them understand that it doesn't make sense.
But it doesn't matter whether they think it makes sense or not. When 3 or 4 more players vote against them, they got to change it.
Well, yes, you're supposed to, but they complain a lot when they have
Oh
to
yeah,
change it. So-
that's the fun of the game. Everybody complains in defense of their headline.
So it is, here's here's a caption on the back. It says, "Psychic cop snubs Prez." The problem is there's no adjectives, adverbs, anything in here. It's just basically just, there's some, I guess.
You just give a headline that catches attention.
I guess. Anyway, Man Bites Dog. 2 to 6 players.
See,
It's out there.
That's a headline, say.
Man Bites Dog?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, it is a headline. I guess
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
So in the Moog World Gazette there. University Games, 2 to 6 players, ages 8 and up. This will never be on one of my top 10s, ever. I only
like
played this game because she likes to play it, and we play it because of that. Bought this game. I played this game at church with a couple of youth, and we played it one night. And it was okay. I thought it was kind of neat. Well, when I got it, I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's okay. And Problem is, you wear it out.
I made you not
Yeah,
like
you-
it
you
'cause
wear it
I
out.
wanted to play it so much. Yeah.
But you know what? I'd gladly play it anytime with you.
Okay.
I will. It's Man Bites Dog by University Games. Your number 2 pick, and you like this game because you're making headlines and you score points.
You have to think.
Okay, you have to think. It pretty much you only have 5 cards to work
I
with,
know,
so
but
you don't have
to
a choice.
think to how to fit those 5 cards into a headline.
All right, I'll give it to you. So you think you think the theme comes through on this game? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, Man Bites Dog. You heard it from my mother. She says it's a great game. Man Bites Dog, University Games. Check it out. Your number 1 game, which here's another one. Number 1 game is
Kudak.
Kudak.
Yes.
Kudak is by Toy Site Games. It's for 2 to 8 players, and this one takes probably about 45 to an hour if you play it correctly. We don't always play it correctly. We play it to the first one who gets Kudak, but it's scoring points in this game. But why do you like this game so much?
Well, it's another card game.
I'm sensing a theme here. You love card games.
I sure do.
Okay.
Yeah. And you have to spell Kudak. You lay them down in order, and your first K, you have to say whether it's going to be first or last. Your U, you have to put it next to whatever card you put down.
But yeah, you have to put it next to the card you put down, but there's certain requirements that you have to be able to lay the card down.
Right.
What are they?
It has to be the same color as your K, or it has to be the same dots.
Because each card has some dots above them. I don't know if
1,
you can
2, or
see that.
3.
Can you get that real good, cameraman? There's cards that have dots on them, and you have to match the dots. So if it's 1, 2, or 3, if your K on the end has a 1 dot, even if it's a different color, you can still play that U beside it, so that you can.
As long as it's a 1.
As long as it's a 1 dot, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what color it is,
Yeah.
or it can be whatever color it is, the same as the K. And it doesn't matter how many dots it has.
It could be a 3 dot.
Right, so it doesn't matter. So you're working off of dots and colors on here. And all in between that, there's some other cards in there. What do those do?
Oh, those, you can swipe right or swipe left or just swipe any which way.
You can swipe a card from somebody. You can
steal whatever they got on the board
That's
that you
exactly right.
need.
Or you can switch the way that the turn orders
Oh
go.
yeah, you switch around.
You can switch
Yeah.
the turn order. So it's like
So-
a reverse in Uno.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of fun.
And that's
It can
all.
get frustrating when people steal from you all the time, though.
I don't know who would do that.
I don't know either.
I don't have a clue who she's talking about. But Kudak is also out of print.
No.
Yeah. But I was lucky enough to pick this up at, I'm going to go ahead and advertise for them, Half Price Books. Half Price Books has games and stuff as well. And I saw this there and I thought, my mom loves card games. It's, I just figured she'd enjoy it. So I gave it a shot. Turns out she loves the game. She plays it with her friends that come down from Atlanta.
Yes,
And-
my sisters.
And your sisters, yeah, when they come over for girl nights, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all do. Anyway, hope there's no pillow fighting going on.
No.
Anyway, Kudak by Toy Site Games. You like this game because it's colorful, it's strategy.
Mm-hmm.
You get to steal stuff. It's a take that game. You get to
Yeah.
steal stuff from other people.
Yeah.
And
And you have to figure out which end and everything you're going to start from, by the cards that you
sure,
got, because you can only play one card at a time.
one card at a time. And you only get 3 cards to start with. So you don't get 5. You
I
get
got
3
you.
cards.
Okay, so we get 3. 5
Yeah.
was on that other one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 cards.
Yeah.
And so you get 3 cards and you get to pick and then you get to draw. You draw and play. So you usually keep 3. You don't have to draw and play or draw because the cards in your hand count against you at the end if you're stuck with them. Somebody
Yeah.
spelled Kudak.
Yeah, they
So,
take away.
It's a very interesting game. It's unique for sure, and it says the unique card game. It's very unique.
is.
I haven't seen any other card game that does this. I'm sure there's something out there comparable, but I haven't seen it. And I own quite a few games.
Yeah.
So, haven't seen it, but this is my mom's number one favorite game of all time, pretty much. And it's kind of a newer game for you.
Yeah.
You haven't
It
had
is
it
a
very
new
long.
game.
So,
Because, like I said, I grew up with Life and Monopoly and Why, and
I don't know why.
I don't know why either, but and Clue.
Clue,
You know,
yeah.
but
Well, we're going to play a new game today, here in a little bit, right after we get done making this video. So
Okay.
hopefully you'll enjoy it too. But Kuda, my mom's number one favorite game by Toy Sight. Anything else you want to add, Mom? Or we're going to finish this thing up?
I look forward to my game days.
Do you? What game day? What day is that on your game day?
Usually, it's Sundays
Sunday's your game day.
after church,
After church, of course. Of course.
and
after
we
church.
play until time to go to church again.
We sure do. We sure do. And I enjoy those times as well. Hey guys, thanks for watching Calvin's Got Game. Please subscribe, like, share this video. Hey, give us a comment on what you think about these videos. And most of all, get a board game to the table. Spend time with family
Amen.
and friends.
Yes.
Thanks for watching Calvin's Got Game.